Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and why they hesitate to commit to you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight. And at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person. And these are going to be things that they're holding back from telling you. Now, this is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. For Sagittarius, show me the person on their mind and why they hesitate to commit to Sagittarius. Why does this person hesitate to commit to Sagittarius? Interesting. So the overall energy to your reading at the bottom of the deck is the World card, and there is a chapter completing here is what I see. So I do have Capricorn energy that comes out. I also have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, more Capricorn, and also Leo energy that comes out. The interesting thing is this person wants to be able to work together. Some of you work together, so their defenses are up of being more than just friends. They know that you want more, that you like them beyond a friendship or taking things slow. They feel like your feelings and their feelings don't match because we have the Ace of Cups and we also have the Page of Cups. And I feel like your feelings are more of this Page of Cups. Like you have more feelings for them. They're just at the beginning stages. Okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles and that 7 of Wands, right? So, especially if you two work together, that's where they feel like they need to protect themselves and guard themselves from having anything more than a friendship because, you two work together. So they don't want to mix business with pleasure. If one of you left the workplace, that would be different. They don't want you to leave and give up your job where you're at to be in a relationship with them and vice versa. So that's where they're like, we work together, we're trying to work on something, and our feelings are just very different, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And you were more vocal. They feel like you're more vocal with flirting or telling them like, I really like you, things of that nature, especially if you've shared those messages with them. Yeah, so they feel like it's a mismatch here. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start with this 3 of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, as well as the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So they really like you. They feel that, your words are very wise and valuable. They also like that you've been through a lot in your life. You have a lot of adventures. You're very culturally inclined. Like you've traveled a lot, gone places, know a lot of things. Like you're just very wise as well as a lot of fun. And they do like that. But it's almost like they're just trying to get to know you or keep things we're just friends and we need to just keep it that way right now. So I do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify that 7 of Wands. Yeah, so the Page of Cups, sorry, not 7. The 7 of Wands is clarified by the Page of Cups in reverse. And this is why they are guarding themselves, like they have their defenses up because they feel like it's a lot, especially since you two work together, or they want just friendship here. The Page of Cups in reverse, they don't feel the same way. So their defenses are up because they're not feeling that they like you in that way. They like you as a friend, but they don't like you in a way of having something more here. The Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. And so they feel like it's a heavy burden for them to carry, of not knowing how to tell you, I just want to be friends. I'm not looking for anything more, but they do think about how, you know, you're more into them than they are into you in that way. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, as well as Sagittarius energy that comes out here. Let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Cups. All right, so the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Swords here, as well as the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They want to be just friends because they feel that you can flirt with other people, or that you have other options of people that you could be with or want to be with. They get this vibe that you have more than just them that you're attracted to. Like you're just attracted to more than just one person. But friendship, they feel like that's what it is. The deception is thinking that there is something more beyond that, because they just don't feel that way. They have a hard time with trusting. So they do have trust issues. And they feel like it would be important for you to look at those other options that of people that, you know, want to date you, that are interested in you. They are feeling that it's deceiving to think that there's something more than what you two have going on as friends. So Aquarius energy as well as Scorpio energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. What are they holding back from telling Sagittarius? Ooh. This person is nervous when it comes to you. They don't know how to approach you and just tell you they want just friendship. So it does tell me that this person has led you to believe there's something more because of the fact that they haven't said, no, I'm not interested, that they entertained your liking them, your feelings that you have for them. They entertain that. And that's where they went wrong, because they should have been completely honest from the get-go. It comes down to they started to really think about things that their feelings just don't match the way that you feel. And so they've been lying about, you know, their true authentic feelings for you, and trying to look at different ways and different options of how to tell you or let you down easy. They need to just be honest and say, we don't, you know, this isn't what I thought I wanted. Bottom of the deck, I'm afraid to contact you. All right. And that is because they don't know how to tell you. And so they lead you on. And I don't like that, because you know, there's nothing better than clear communication, firm, you know, verbalization of what it is that you feel for someone, that you don't feel for someone, and they're not giving you that. And so it's wasting your time because they've made you think that there's something more there. So I don't react when people mention you, okay? And that is because they have this mismatch of feelings. They want friendship. They know you want more. They're not telling you. They've lied to you about it. They've just kind of been really sneaky of how they deal with the situation rather than just being honest and saying, I'm sorry, you're not who I'm looking for, or I'm not looking for anyone right now. I don't want this. I'd rather just be friends. They just need to be honest. So you and I were too young. This is something that they think about telling you, like, it just was never going to work because you're going one direction in your life and I'm going the other way. And we're just too young for this right now. Maybe you deserve more. I'm not looking for that. These are things that they think about, but not telling you. They need to just be honest. I look for you everywhere, and I get that this person looks to see if you are around the corner, if you're showing up so they could think about how they're going to, talk to you or whatever. And they always fail to get the truth out to you and tell you this just isn't working out. I lost myself for a while. Okay, so they're going through something of their own and they weren't really being their authentic self, especially when you met this person. They got lost in the moment, thinking this is what I want. And it doesn't show that they're heartbroken or anything like that, or that they were looking for a rebound, but they did like the attention. They got lost in it for a moment. They lost themselves for a little while, and then they realized this isn't what I'm looking for. This isn't what I want. I don't know what I want right now. So it would just be so great if this person would just completely open up and tell you that. However, they might not, because the way that they sneak around trying to, looking for you everywhere, which is like to avoid you in a sense of like, what am I going to say? Maybe I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm busy. Especially if you two work together, they see you, they look for you, to know where you're at, so they can not be, maybe in the break room at the same time as you, or know what they're going to say when you show up. So it's like all preparation. They just need to make things easier for themselves and for you, because you don't want your time wasted. So this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.